Yo, what's up, guys? Your boy IP Boy is back again on this YouTube channel. How you guys doing? It's been a very long time. Today I decided to make a video for you guys. I promise that this video is going to be short. I'm going to make it as quite short as possible. This is my first time coming to this platform called Deriv because I've been trading on exchange markets. That's where I've been. I don't know what depart me from Deriv, but this year 2026, I just want to come back to my roots to start teaching you guys more of how you can trade on the reef. Swear to God, this is my first time. Everything has changed. I'm just like in a no man's land. But as an OG in this field, I can still get my way around. I know Deriv has created a lot, they have developed a lot and upgraded a lot. I heard that Deriv also has a trading view, which I'm also going to show you guys how we are going to like review more of Deriv on this video. This is my first time. I just want to check a lot. Right, in this video I have a zero balance and I'm going to do a deposit. That's going to be on my next video, but on this video I just want to make a quick tour to see around what Deriv got to offer in 2026. That's why I'm making this video. So right away you can see that last 3 to 4 years Deriv doesn't has this much features that you are seeing here on their platform. Like I do last 3 to 4 years, smart trader was binary trader, which you all know. So if I want to trade on Deriv right now for binary.com, I'm going to open my smart trader. If I want to trade a bot, I'm going to open my Deriv bot, right? If I want to also trade options trading, you know, options trading is the one that take highs and lows. We also have Deriv Go. Then under MT5, I have also a zero balance. I haven't deposited anything yet since this year. So this is a MT5 which we have. So there's a lot that is going on. I already has a MT5 account. There's a lot going on. MT5, we have a lot, but I don't think we are going to go through all this. All I know is that when I'm coming to a Deriv platform, I just want to access this smart trader and also MT5. So in this video I'm going to teach you guys how you can use your trading view, your Deriv trading view, to trade your smart trader. So right away I'm going to first open this smart trader to see how their platform has developed much better. I believe that they have developed much better right away, and I don't think I've traded much on the PC. That's why I'm making this video on the PC to show you guys that you can also trade on the PC. If you have a PC, it's much better to trade on the PC than on the phone. I don't know if I'm going to take this guide, but wow, everything seems new. Okay, here is our market. This is where you can select if you want to trade forex. Right now you can trade forex pairs, stock pairs. Yes, you can trade stock pairs, commodities. We have a lot, derived pairs, synthetic indices. Yeah, this is a synthetic indices. Let's hop in on VIX 25 1x. Then okay, here is the tick, high and low. Then duration, this is duration where you can change your duration. You can also end time. Let's do ticks. Under ticks, I think ticks should be minimum of 5 ticks, which is, then when you are setting a barrier offset, when you are setting a barrier offset, you ought to know how the ticks are working. That's when you go to your Deriv trading platform, which is your Deriv trading platform where you see your candlestick. This here, trading with this here will confuse you a lot because this is just like seeing a mini version of the market move. This is just like seeing a mini version of the market move. So you want to know how ticks works, you must know how candlestick moves. You get? So let me just finish up with this. This is stake. Let's say you are staking with a $10. I don't know. I have a demo account. Let me just switch to my demo account. Okay, I have a $10,000, $50 extra on my demo account. I think we are in profit. Yeah. Okay. So let's say you want to set a barrier offset. You must set your barrier offset in a way that you know how the candlestick works. So this is a high and low ticks. So what this means is that when you purchase that you want a high contract, that means you want the candlestick to start pushing up from your entry point to and close to your higher point within the duration of 5 ticks. You can also do duration of seconds depending on the seconds. Here seconds, minimum of seconds is 15 seconds. So you want to see that your candlestick, or from your entry point to the closure, the market should go above of your entry. Then when you are going for a lower tick, the same thing with a lower tick, you want to see the candlestick close below your entry. This is the easiest way of trading binary option, like trading on the system. There's a lot you can do with the system. Seriously, I swear to God, there's a lot you can do with the system. So I you know that higher has much payout than lower ticks, depending on your barrier offsets and what you are working on. Yes. So when you change your barrier offsets, it's like lowering your risk level of high and lows. You see that the payout gets more lower. Let's say if you want to do a 1:2 trade, a 1:2 or one, you can't do a 1:2 trade because the risk is much higher. When trading on Deriv, you ought to do a 1:1 trade. That's when you risk 10, you get 20. That's you have extra 10 on your balance. So if you want to do something like that, you got to just like try and error. You got to estimate your or adjust your barrier offsets to, let's do 20 and see what 20 has to offer. Okay, 20 is offering us a profit of $12, $12 net profit, which is 1:1.2. So if you want to do a real 1:2, you need to keep adjusting, till you get what you want. Let's do 17. Okay, let's do 17. Let me see what 17 has to offer. Okay, let's do 16. Okay, I think it's 15. Okay, 15 is okay. Yeah, 15 is okay. So this is how you adjust your barrier offsets. To when you are targeting anything, you just make sure that you are targeting 1:1. Don't go above 1:1, because anything above 1:1 is very high risk. The chance of you making profit on that single contract is going to be high, and which might lead to loss. So right away, this is your deposits, your Deriv balance, cashier reports. There's a lot. You can also check on your charts. You all know this side on the reef. Mostly when you are using a mobile phone, you can't much access this area because you get to focus on the top side. So when I click on 1 minute, you are going to be seeing a 1 minute candlesticks moving up and down, but this is not an actual price movement. You are just still seeing a mini version of the whole market. It's just like putting you on a cage. But when you are using a trading view, I'm going to check a trading view, you see more of how the market pattern works. In this video, I'm also going to show you guys the indicator you are going to implement on your chart to be able to trade the Deriv on any time frame that you guys want. So right away, let's just head to, I think this should be a Deriv trading view here. Yes, this Deriv trading view. So for Deriv traders, you ought to be going, when you are doing your analysis, you got to check your Deriv trading view more often. Wow, so this is the Deriv trading view right here. Deriv has upgraded a lot so far. For a long period of time now, I haven't seen Deriv making this such improvement. So currently this is the daily time frame. I'm going to switch it to 4 hours time frame. So right away, this is the whole broad market. It's just like seeing the whole world in one screen. Yet when you are on a smart trader, you can't see the whole chart. Even if you push to 4 hours time frame, you can't still see the whole chart. You ought to see a mini version of the chart. But when you go to a trading view, this is how the whole market is. You can do a daily time frame analysis, which I can also show you guys. Since I'm an OG on this field, everything seems new to me, but it doesn't seem much new to me because I can still get my way off the market. So this is a trending line which we have this touch, which is our support, which is our resistance, and we also have these points. So for you to mark these points, this touch, and touch, this is our support. So when you are doing a Deriv MT5 trading, this is how you trade. When the market hops to a resistance, you sell off. When the market starts to the support, you buy. You see buyers. Once you buy, buyers. But I'm going to implement an indicator which can show you how you can indicate when market is ready to sell and when market is also ready to buy. So right away, this is the indicator that you are going to use. Let's search RSI. You all know what RSI is. RSI is relative strength index. Okay, here's the relative strength index. This is the relative strength index. I'm going to also check on stochastic. I don't know if they have okay, this is stochastic indicator. Okay, right away, this is the two indicator that you need. These two indicator. So what I'm going to do is to customize this indicator, this, okay, more. Okay, let me go to the settings. So I'm going to adjust it to 8. Let me adjust it to 8. Okay, then for stochastic, I think I have those details here on my phone. Let me just check. Okay, for stochastic, we are going to adjust stochastic to 5, 3. Okay, I will leave it 533. Okay, 533 is okay. 533 is okay. Okay. So these are the two indicators that you need. So what you're going to do is to make sure you adjust it in a way that it won't prevent you from seeing the overview of the chart. So right away here, this is the selling point from the 4 hours time frame. So when an RSI is touching these levels, I don't know if I got these levels quite right. The levels should be 50. Okay, let me check. Size. Okay, let me adjust it to 80, 80 and 20. Okay, let me do 80 and 20. Let me still confirm here on my device. Okay, 80-20 is good. 80-20 is good. Okay, so 80-20 is okay. So when you are trading, you want to sell or you want to indicate what price is doing, mostly stochastic and relative strength index will teach you or will show you the direction of the market and what you need to do and the action that you really need to take. So when it comes to strategy, all strategy are the same. If you are trading double top, double bottom, head and shoulder, depending on what you are doing. So right away, if you want to spot a double bottom or a double top on your chart, it's quite easy because you can, with your 4 hours time frame, you can really spot what market is doing on a daily time frame or on a 4 hours time frame. So when we out to show, let me show you guys what double bottom and double top looks like. I'm looking for a, I don't know if I can see these tools here. If I didn't see these two, I'm just going to teach you guys and continue the lesson. Deriv. There is a particular tool that I'm looking for, which I don't know where I can get it. Okay, let me just continue. I don't think it's this one. I don't think it's this one. Okay, so let me just show you guys how you can spot your double top and double bottom. This is a typical example of what a double top is. So when you are spotting a double top, you want to see the first leg and the second leg, first leg and the second leg. So on the first leg is where your indicator touches your 20% level. Sometimes it goes above it, your relative index. Same thing with your stochastic index. So your stochastic goes above or below your 20 levels marked. So once you are getting this signal from here on the 4 hours time frame, this same I'm teaching, you can also implement it on a 1 minute time frame. The same thing on a 1 minute time frame. On the 4 hours, first leg, second leg. So when you get a first leg, you see the signal will pop out showing you that the relative strength index and the stochastic indicator is going below your levels, which is your support levels. So what you need to do is to wait for the second retracement leg, which is your double bottom. So after this first touch and the second touch, so on the second touch, all you need to do is to, once you got the signal, all you need to do is to make sure that you wait for a signal. Your signal entry for a double top or a double bottom is an engulfing candle. You can go to a lower time frame. If you're a higher time frame trader, you can just go to a higher time frame like 4 hours. Make sure you spot an engulfment candlestick, then go to your lower time frame for an entry, which is, if you ought to enter this chart, you got to enter around here. So let me just bring out a long position. I'm just running out of tools here. Okay, this is a long position. So you got to make your stop loss depending on what you want to target. Let's say I make a 24 to 25. Okay, let me just make a 250 pips, then we target 1:2 or 1:3. Most of the time just target 1:2 to 1:3. This is 1:3. Boom, this 1:3. So when you are trading a double top or a double bottom, just target 1:2 to 1:3. Mostly consistent way of trading it is taking a 1:2 trade or a 1:3 trade, depending on your risk to reward target. Then this is a first example. Second example, the same thing. You want to see your RSI touch your support level, your stochastic touch your support level, then just go to your wait for your second leg, which is this is your second leg. Get an engulfment 4 hours or 1 hour engulfment candle pattern, then same thing you do here. You hop right in, make sure your stop loss is below. Get 1:2 to 1:3 trades. Sometimes you are not going to get 1:3, so that's why when you are pushing your stop loss, know where you push your stop loss to. And if you want to get more of good entries around this point, all you get to do is to go below your 1 hour to 15 minutes time frame. That's where you can get more confirmation engulfment candle. If you see an engulfment candle around this point in 15 minutes time frame, what you need to do is to just enter and you get a little bit stop loss. Let's say you are going to enter around here and your stop loss position might be, let's do 250. Same thing, 250. You're still going to get a 1:3 trade. So this is how you do it. Even on your Deriv platform, let's say you are trading from a 1 minute time frame, you can still get this done on a 1 minute time frame. It's very easy. If you're someone that is trading, let's hop into 5 minutes time frame. If you do normally trade a lower time frame and you want to get a signal from this lower time frame trades to trade it on a Deriv smart trader, all you need to do is to do the same thing. Mark out your support and your resistance, wait for your RSI to touch your support zone. If your stochastic touch your support zone and your RSI haven't touched your support zone, you don't look for signals. Yet the only time you look for signals is when it touches, then you look for buy. When it touches at the up, you look for sell. So before you do this, you must also know where the market is going. You must know if the market is going uptrend or if the market is going downtrend before you can spot the signals. I will look for a 1 minute time frame because 1 minute are more quicker to trade. Yes, 1 minute are more quicker to trade. So this is an example of what I'm saying. When you get a touch and also get a touch here, that's how you know that market is about to reverse. Look for a double top or a double bottom. Sometimes the double top and double bottoms are not equal. Sometimes they kind of create a lower low or a higher high. The same thing with here. Get a signal from here for a buy. You can see touch, then this is the first leg and the second leg on 1 minute time frame. You hop in right here, you get an engulfment, 1 minute engulfment candlestick. Wait for a little bit push rejection, which is this. Okay, just get a little bit push down, which is this. You can hop in on this candle. A little bit push after the engulfment candle, you can just hop in right away from here. So targets 1:3. Very easy. So if you're a long time trader, let's say you're a long time trader, you normally trade a 1 minute to seconds on your Deriv platform. You can make a whole lot of money by doing this. Mostly when you are doing it, you just need 1:2 or 1:1, because mostly Deriv is 1:1 trading. You can see right here the TP just got hit. 1:3 TP just got hit. So this is how this works. So when you are doing this, you must make sure that you minimize your system. Okay, you minimize the system, then also get your Deriv external this thing and also minimize it. You can open a two browsers. Just open a two browsers. Once you open a two browsers, you just minimize them. Let's say you are using a Chrome here, then you ought to open a new browser here. So this is all for this video. I'm not going to, can see TP just got hit. This is it for this video. In my next video, I'm going to show you guys and trade these signals with you guys. Happy New Year, guys. I know that it's been quite a long time that I made a video to show you guys. This is just my New Year video, my first video on 2026. I just want to make sure that I start posting regularly, consistently every week, even if it's one video, 1 to 2 videos. Let me be dropping for you guys so that you guys could be getting updated on the new version or a new way to trade Deriv without getting manipulated. This signal that I'm showing you is a no losing signal. There's no way you'll be trading Deriv with the main candlestick view with the Deriv platform that you'll be. I don't know why this isn't loading. I have to log in on this. Okay, just got load. There's no way you'll be trading your smart trader with your charts. With a real chart, you won't get how everything works. So let's say you are trading here, you want to make sure that you are trading on a minutes time frame. This is a better way to trade Deriv this time around. Get a 15 minutes duration for your contract. 15 minutes duration for your contract, or sometimes you can go above, let's say 60 minutes. I don't know. Okay, minimum of, okay, let me do hour. When you do hour, that means you can get something like a contract duration of above 1 hour. Get above 1 hour. You can also do minutes depending on how the candlestick moves. Just depend on how the candlestick move. Well, I think that the maximum for duration of minutes is 15 minutes. Let me try out 30 minutes. Yes, you can do 30 minutes, 45. You can do 45, 50. You can do 50. Let me try 60. You can do 60. 60 is 1 hour. 60 minutes contract duration. You can still see the payout as still the same. The payout as still the same, 1:1. When you spot a good candlestick, you want to take it, and then all you need to do is to just hop in, get a signal on 1 minute time frame. What I taught here, touch, just get the second leg touch, get a 1 minute engulfment candlestick, wait for a pullback. Once you are getting a pullback, all you need to do is to just go to your smart trader, place a high contract. So within a duration of, you don't even need your TP to be hit. Within a duration of 60 minutes, you want the candle to be above your entry, and there is no way within 60 minutes the candlestick is not going to be above your entry.